Alright guys. Okay guys. Okay guys. Alright guys. Thanks for clicking on this video. But I'm gonna be real for a second here. I think the video you're gonna watch is the worst video on my timeline so far. I struggled with it and finished cutting yesterday, but I'm really not satisfied with it. I think I made a lot of mistakes, and yeah, so I thought about never releasing it and just move on to the next video. But I thought, okay, I want to show you the real side of everything, what it's like to really start with square one, business-wise, personal brand-wise, figuring everything out with social media and YouTube and everything. And yesterday I just left the laptop open and just said, okay, I'm gonna need a break because I was so deeply unsatisfied. And yeah, I don't want to steal any more of your time. So if you want to watch the worst video I've ever made, go on and watch it. And don't blame me for wasting your time. And yeah, I see you again on the end of the video where I talk about my lessons and what I learned from that. So yeah, have fun, I guess, watching that, and see you at the end of the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another YouTube video. Thanks for tuning in. So don't mind my outfit because I just jumped out of the shower and thought, you know what, it's time to hit record. There are a lot of things happening, but before we dive in, I want to give you a heads up. So from my startup, Stellaris, the landing page is now officially online. I will link it down here in the first comment. So sign up if you want to get the latest startup company news. There's a newsletter from myself, how things going with the company, some, tiny space nuggets so you can brag at your next party, and also how are things going with the startup, what are the next features, what are the next challenges. So hit subscribe on the newsletter, I would highly appreciate it. And now let's start for the video. So about the latest news of the company. The landing page is now online, so it's open for registration for the newsletter, but also if you sign up and the MVP drops and you're signed up, you get 10% of all experiences for lifetime. So don't waste time, sign up now and snag that 10% off. And other than that, today and yesterday, I worked heavily on an elevator pitch because, funny enough, I took part in a business plan competition from the Bavarian government and I didn't expect much from it, but I got to the final round. And now, tomorrow, for the first time ever, the Stellaris business is getting pitched in front of judges. It's getting pitched in front of a live audience. So that's a huge step. That's brand awareness right there. And it's like the day I'm recording this, it's nearly exactly 2 months since I started the business. So yeah, that's some rapid evolution. And I worked on this thing right here for the last couple of days. And I spent the whole day to memorize it, to learn it, to bring it across very eager and lively and not stiff, dry and everything. But I have to say, I'm blessed with a little bit of public speaking ability, so I'm not completely new to this. Also, thanks to my time in the military, 12 years, teaching soldiers everything from how they should walk, how to assemble weapons, how to move in a hostile environment. So yeah, things are going great in that direction, and I will take you along on that pitch event. The whole event is gonna take place in my town. There will be all the officials from the government, from banks, investors, audience people, people who just want to get their startup built up themselves. So yeah, let's see. But to be completely transparent and honest, I don't really care if I win. Because yeah, there's prize money involved. Yeah, it would also be like an accomplishment, an early accomplishment on its startup journey. But to be really honest, I just want to get my reps in. I just want to get my reps in for pitching, to present my startup, to be out there, to get my name known, to get the company name known, to have some brand awareness. So that's the main goal, just to have reps and brand awareness. I don't care about the prize money. If it comes along, that's perfect. If it not, who cares? Because we are here to spread the mission, vision, and the name of the company. And of course, as for myself as founder, and yeah, get to know people, connect with people, and just enjoy the ride. All right, guys, I arrived at the venue. So let's get this thing started. Damit weiß man wieso. Und gestern hat mir ein bester Freund das von der abgefahrenen Theorie interessiert. Die Ergebnisse, die dein Partner garantiert niemals vergessen. Kurzum, wir sind die Nummer 1 Adresse für alle, die das Universum hautnah erleben. Stellaris hier ab, wir sehen uns zwischen den Sternen. Vielen Dank. So this just happened yesterday. So friends, for the first time I took part in a business plan / startup competition and I'm at third place. So out of, I don't know how many startups, but I think 30, 50, I don't know anymore. But since my company is only 2 freaking months old and it was the first time pitching also, I think that's a huge success and I'm very proud. And it also showed me something very important, that so much value that you get for your company or for your business idea or what you do is highly tied to you as a founder or as a CEO or something else. So you can't underestimate what personal branding for your company and you is like. Because in my case right now, I'm the company, I'm the business, I'm the face of the company, there's no one else. And sure, that's sometimes a lot of pressure also, but basically it's what I like doing and what's very important. So I saw many of the pitches. There were businesses with so good business ideas or businesses which evolved already and had their first customers and, you know, got some science financing from the university. Very cool stuff. But regarding their presentation and the pitch, it was a complete different level. And I always thought, okay, why is no one in this circle, at least, doing that? Like, okay, we not just focus on the product, but also on our representation. You know what I mean? And I was sitting there in the audience and listening to all the other pitches and try to follow that, because they have some complicated products, some very cool products. And I was like, okay, you have a cool product, but why are you not transporting that message to the people in front of you? And yeah, I try to make it every day. I'm still learning also. It's a process, But people always think that this personal branding for their company. A year ago, I didn't even know what personal branding is. I always thought, okay, I knew branding from companies, but no clue what personal branding is. And I thought the first time, okay, personal branding is that people know you. But that's not true. Personal branding is what people talk about you when you are not in the room. What values you bring and what values you stand for. What's your mission? What's your message? Excuse me. What's your mission and your message? And you can get so much valuable insights and value for your company just by focusing also on your representation. And that's something I realized on that startup evening, because I pitched 2 times and the second time was in front of an audience of more than 100 people. And it was amazing how many people came after that to me and say your pitch was awesome. And even people who won like 2 years ago said that. And it brought so much value to me, even if they don't understand, okay, what Stellaris really working on, what I'm trying to do, but just from the representation, the people were drawn into it. So also this YouTube channel is another brick in the wall for the personal brand. I just started it 3-4 months ago, and yeah, I'm trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to work on it constantly. It's not perfect, no, but it's authentic. That's just me. And I wish that more people who have a cool product and a cool idea realize that. So it's not about just to be this, colorful dog who slides in from the side and it has this this party mode always on. It's just, okay, how do I want my company, my business to be represented like? Sorry for my bad English. Yeah, so that's basically it. And that was a huge learning for me. I knew what personal branding was. I worked on it a couple of months, but this was the first time I had like real life, real world feedback from people who never saw me before. And yeah, so that's how things are going. It's just the beginning of the road. So let's see what happens next. Hello people and welcome to Berlin. So yesterday I drove like 6-7 hours up to Berlin because today is the German day, like Tag der Raumfahrt, which means loosely translated Day of Aerospace. And I'm here for the opening ceremony, which starts in like 1 hour. So I'm at the hotel 10 minutes from here. And yeah, so I'm excited. There will be panels from ESA. There will be talked about new space, European space, challenges, why we need space, especially European space. There will be also a workshop, I think, and discussions, a lunch, and yeah. So I'm hoping to connect with as many people as possible for my startup and for myself. Especially it's the first like big space event from the government I'm taking part. Last year, as you may saw in my video, I was at the Space Creator Day, which was my first space event in general. But now it's like the first really with all the government agencies, with ESA, and yeah, so I'm excited. I hope I can take you along. I didn't read anything regarding that filming is prohibited or something like that, so I'm hoping to can take you along. And yeah, and I just noticed I have the similar outfit on as on my startup pitch, which is kind of confusing, but I swear I have more than 2 shirts. So yeah, sun is shining, it's a very cool day, it's Friday, so let's get it started.
Hafen, wo wirklich wir zwei Instrumente haben, die atmosphärische Messungen durchführen, die vorher nicht durchgeführt werden konnten. Das heißt, wir beantworten Fragen der Wissenschaft, die wirklich brennend sind, mit Technologie, die noch nie geflogen ist. Deutschland spielt eine ganz große Rolle, Frankreich natürlich auch, aber Deutschland ist der zweitgrößte Partner im Ariane-Programm. Insofern, aber auch sind natürlich unsere Arbeiter auf der Raumstation, um hier wirklich am eigenen Körper Forschung zu betreiben, aber auch Forschung mit verschiedenen Instrumenten, Materialwissenschaft, Biologie, pharmazeutische Industrie. Copernicus ist so ein Erfolg, so ein Riesenerfolg. Dank Deutschland, dank Deutschland.
Alright, I hope you had fun, and I think my YouTube statistics said that I think 8% of all viewers make it to the end of the video. So if you're part of the 8%, welcome on being an elite YouTube video watcher. And yeah, so regarding this video, as you could saw, I'm deeply unsatisfied with it, but I decided to drop it nevertheless because I want to show the real deal. I want to show my flaws also. I want to show things I'm not happy with, to learn from the process, to show you that it's alright to evolve, make mistakes, because when you're learning, then you make mistakes 90% of the time. And I think that's something that's highly missing on social media. And that's also why I decided to make YouTube my main platform, because I think it's much more evolved, maybe I'm wrong, regarding the audience and regarding the content. So yeah, what I'm learning from this is I filmed way less than I wanted to, because I'm still feeling like an imposter when I'm walking around with my camera and filming something like I'm some big shot YouTube guy that I'm not. And I want to get used to it more, to film more. Yeah, because I have this huge ass camera here with the microphone and everything. And yeah, so you get watched a lot, and that's something that's quite unsettling for now. So that's one thing. I want to film much more, to have more content, to make more of a cohesive timeline, that the video itself makes more sense and that you have more bits to watch. And also film myself more in this kind of videos, to really tell you what's going on, where I am, what's happening around me, what are my thoughts with it, and want to share that more with you. So that's the second thing. And the third thing I want to do more is to also talk to other people more that want to be part of it, to get you guys as much perspectives as I can get on a topic or on a talk or on a event or something like that. And yeah, to have a more variety of point of views for you. But yeah, it's my channel, so I think it's okay if the main point of view is mine. So these are the things. And yeah, it's just this constant struggle with, because I want the channel to grow, but I also want to put in better music. And I think the stock music oftentimes that you can get, so that you don't get a copyright strike or anything, is sometimes so bad that I think I have to find a solution for it. I found a YouTube channel that makes better music, copyright free, so I'm trying that the next time. And yeah, just getting the reps in. So I don't think that this video will get more than 30 views max. maybe it's less 8%, or you that's watching that right now will be the only person to see the end of the video. So thank you for that. But let's conclude the video. If you endured everything to this point, thank you very much. It's highly appreciated. And yeah, the website is out, the landing page is out, the newsletter sign up. I'm right now working on the first edition of the newsletter. It's just more behind the scenes stuff. It's much more about the company, new features we implement, milestones we reach, just an honest perspective of someone trying the impossible in an impossible environment. There's no other words I can describe the current situation in Germany regarding entrepreneurship. So yeah, thank you very much. I'll link everything down in the video description, and I see you hopefully in the next one. So if you haven't, subscribe. But yeah, after that video, I don't know. See you in the next one.